The sun is shining, the tank is clean, and we are recording a podcast.
We sure are.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful outside.
Yeah.
We got some puppies, we got some kittens. A very good, very large cat.
Angel says, I am a beautiful kitten.
He's the most beautiful kitten. He's also the biggest kitten.
He is.
Just large.
Large. He is.
With an O.
Large.
Large.
He's a large boy.
And in George.
Hey.
Well, welcome back to the podcast.
We are, in fact, are we still recording?
We are still recording.
We are
I'm
still
Lyndsey.
recording. I'm Jordyn.
And this is that podcast that we were just talking about.
Yeah, about a podcast. Yeah, that's us. But this is a side quest, guys.
First side quest and a second.
It is. It has been. Well, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Since Cindy. Wow. Her name is Cindy DePrima.
Cindy DePrima. Who is Sydney?
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Lyndsey just pointed to our dog Trixie because she was going to be a Sydney. But she's a Twixie. She's definitely a Bellatrix and not a Sydney.
She's also completely passed out.
She is. She
rolled in the grass so hard.
Yeah. Freshly cut grass, and she is loving it. Mm-hmm. It is also one of her favorite smells. So.
But she says, I just like smelling like it.
Oh, that's fair. It is lovely. She says, Dad did such a beautiful job cutting the grass. I just wanted to honor that.
Yeah. I wanted to cover myself in it.
Yeah.
And all of my crevices and nooks and crannies.
Like her ears that we literally just cleaned.
Yeah, exactly.
And your tootsies are warm. That's why you're not outside right now. It's too hot.
It's the perfect temperature for humans to be outside.
It is. It is nice. It's still quite toasty, but it is nice out.
Yeah. Not the correct temperature for dogs that are the night.
Mm-hmm. She is shadow.
Made out of void and shadow.
Yeah. She does tend to just absorb all the heat, and so it triples within her.
She said, I just got too hot too fast.
It's true.
She's just a baby.
Speaking of pets and animals, guys, that's what we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take another, a pet that we know, and we're going to turn her into a D&D character.
Yes. I've been excited about this one for quite some time.
Yeah, she's definitely been next on the list for a while, and we do have her owner's permission to go ahead and turn her into a D&D animal. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I'm excited. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
We are going to be turning Miss Moon, her name is just Moon, into a D&D character.
Yes.
So Moon, as per usual, so first of all, we were using the 2024 rules, D&D rules, to kind of do this character creation for her. But first we describe Moon, because there's no character without Moon.
No. Moon is she's just got such a beautiful, round face.
She's gorgeous.
She's just a very well-rounded cat.
She is.
And, I mean that, personality-wise, and also just, her physical features. She's not fat.
No, she's just a very large lady cat.
Yeah, she's perfectly round. Her cheeks are perfectly round. She looks like those, Lucky Cats.
Oh,
at,
she
Chinese restaurants. And she has the bell.
She kind of does. I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looks like a little lucky cat. And she's got those cute, sweet little circle paws.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly circular paws.
Yeah.
Just an excellent, excellent cat.
I love her a lot. She's my spirit animal. She's always been my spirit animal. Because she, before, she is the type of cat who is very sweet, very calm, very chill. But if she doesn't like something, she's going to give you a look first.
Mm-hmm.
And that look is very much you might want to think twice about doing anything else like that again. Mm-hmm. And you're just I respect that.
I respect you. Thank you for telling me that I have entered your space and I am no longer welcome there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just a great pet to be around, because she's you know where her line is. You do. You know when you've crossed that line.
Yeah. You know how some animals aren't good communicators?
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty good. And again, I've never had any issues with her.
No.
But when you are at that line,
mm-hmm.
she has told you.
She'll grumble.
Where you are. Yeah.
Just a little
Yeah.
And it's that's fine. I hear you. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
And not just swinging on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so there are 6 abilities that we're looking at that's going to kind of help us, at least guide us when we're choosing which class she's going to be. So there's strength, which measures physical might, dexterity, which is agility, reflexes, and balance, constitution, which is health and stamina, intelligence, which is reasoning and memory, wisdom, which is perceptiveness and mental fortitude, and charisma, which is confidence, poise, and charm.
Okay. And this is just first swing at it. I feel like she's a healthy girl.
I agree.
I feel like she's got a crazy high con.
Well, and the funny thing is, like, you already said it to one extent, like, she's well-rounded.
Yes.
I agree. I mean, each one of these, I'm like, physical might, like, she's not a small, tiny kitty.
No.
She's got some weight behind her, and while she may not use her strength, she has it.
If she threw herself at you, you would be in trouble.
I agree.
Yes.
Dexterity, same thing. Like, she absolutely could get away from us and hide from us. Maybe not the most dexterous, but I mean, she's a cat.
She's agile.
Definitely.
Enough. But, like, not... Because there are cats... A cat that we know that, like, I could not keep my hands on her.
Yep.
Like, that would be, like, high dex.
Yeah, agreed.
Low dex on my part. But, like, I as a human... Just like I don't have dex. Like dex is my lowest stat as a people, personally. So maybe I don't know, contested roll. But yeah, like she is
like in the
dexterous.
10 to 14 range. Like I don't think hers is low, but I don't think she's. I would even. Okay, maybe 14 might be. I don't know. I would say she's in that like 10, 11, 12, or 11, 12, 13. Maybe 14-ish range. Okay. Maybe. So we'll go with that.
All of her stats are high. She rolled really well.
I think she did roll well. Yeah. She definitely rolled well. Or she's taken really good ability score improvements. She's done well.
Well-rounded.
Con for sure positive. I mean,
healthy girl.
So, I mean, I wouldn't put it as her highest stat, but I probably would put it, I would still, yeah. I would say like max probably 15. Maybe like, because she's
15 feels good.
She's a middle-aged lady at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, she was higher.
Yeah.
For sure. But intelligence, reasoning, and memory, I think she's definitely got some smarts, but I think if we're looking at the brain skills, like if we're looking at intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, I think she's like high whiz.
Yeah, like high wisdom, high charisma, because she's a very effective communicator. Like, not saying her intelligence is low. No, not by any means. But out of the 3 brain scores. Yeah. Less intelligence, more wisdom, more charisma.
Agreed.
Most wisdom.
Agreed. Like, she has seen some stuff. She sees things that, like, you don't even know to look for.
And she was the one who, she was a parking lot baby, right? She's exactly. She's seen some stuff. Sweet moon.
Okay, well, let's just start at the beginning then, and we'll kind of go through each thing, and then we'll kind of go through the subclasses of the classes that we like. Starting at the top, barbarian. She could be, I just don't see that for her. I don't see her raging.
No.
And, like, going into any sort of, like, rage like that. I think she's got too much poise for that. Not that you can't be both. Like, not that you can't have both. You know, while she's not raging, she certainly could be more of that, like, wise, poised barbarian and then, like, have a rage. But I've never seen the rage, so I wouldn't be able to, like...
Yeah, like, I think that since we haven't seen that...
Yeah.
Like, and, like, how we are interacting with this cat, we have the ability to see that. And we haven't. No. So I don't think she's got any, like... I don't think she has the main barbarian quality.
Agreed. Okay. Bard. I could see it. I'm definitely not ruling that one out. Again, with her having like that high charisma, that poise, and then the wisdom, I think she could do a really good job at being like a sneaky bard. She could even like, we'll go through the subclasses on it. I'm not sold on bard, but I can't rule it out. And again, we've talked about this before with our other like pets that we turn into D&D characters. We are so biased and we love them, and they're all so charismatic in our hearts because we love them so much that they could all be a bard.
All of them. They're all bards.
Like, we've done Bard and Sorcerer so far, so we've done charisma classes so far.
Like, I'm having trouble separating her in my mind from, like, Smile. Because I can very easily see Moon with, like, the little, like, the tiny spectacles.
Yep.
Like, the little bitty nose glasses.
Yep.
Is, like, a College of Lore bard.
Yep.
And, but not because she wants to perform or tell stories. She just likes reading.
That's adorable. I actually really like that.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to talk to anybody about it. I just like knowing things.
Well, and I guess, like, interestingly, I'm looking at page 49 for those of you who have the 2024 PHB. It actually, like, how in the first handbook, the 2014, not the first one, the 2014 handbook, it kind of has, like, the classes. This actually, I didn't realize this. You can tell, I guess I didn't read this page that closely. It goes into it mentions each subclass a little bit.
Oh.
So we can actually go through them a little bit and see if we're like, oh, just kidding. So for Bard, it's join the college. So the little thing says, perform spells that inspire and heal allies or beguile foes. Then join the college of dance to harness agility in battle. Probably not.
Not that one.
Join the college of glamour to weave beguiling Feywild magic. I could see it.
Well.
I could see it. Join the College of Lore to collect knowledge and magical secrets. I can again see it. I know. I agree. That would be two of our. We'll come back to it. It's okay,
but it's because they're our favorites.
It's true. Or join the College of Valor to wield weapons with spells.
I just like. You said beguiling Fey magic, and like I saw it so clearly in my head because she's got like. I don't want to say that she's like a beguiling creature, but like I know from what I've read into the College of Glamour, like it's all about like majesty.
Ooh.
And like one of their like abilities is like unbreakable majesty, and it's like you can't hit me. I'm too pretty. And it's like you are, Moon. You're right.
It's true.
Yeah, like. She would be untouchable in battle because they would look at her and see her perfectly round face, be like, I can't.
No.
I can't.
Okay, so the next... So I could see a few of those being possibilities. Well, primarily glamour and lore. So, okay.
Okay, Bard.
Yep, I see you. Cleric. It says, invoke divine magic to heal, bolster, and smite. Then harness the life domain to be a master of healing, light domain to wield searing, warding light, trickery domain to bedevil foes with mischief, or war domain to inspire valor and chastise foes.
I'm not vibing with any of those for her.
I'm not either. And I think that, like, I was thinking cleric could be a good one for her.
It would have to be one of the old subclasses. I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I agree. The next one, though, is kind of what my brain is thinking, is druid.
Okay.
So channel nature magic to heal, shapeshift, and control the elements. Then join the circle of the land to draw on magic of the environment. Moon to adopt powerful animal forms.
Well.
Sea to channel tides and storms. Stars to gain powers in a starry form. Just because her name is Moon, I don't necessarily think Circle of the Moon is right for her.
But Circle of Stars might be.
Yeah. Because I can see her being like, she has the poise and the wisdom and the charm to kind of go with like druid. And she has that like regalness to go stars.
I see that. I see it 100%.
So that's one. We'll read into a little bit more and kind of see. But that's where I vibe when I see like high wisdom and like again needing all those extra stats too. As a druid, she could do whatever she wanted.
You've got to be a master of many.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Lancel.
Do you want to help? What is Lance's name? You can sit with me. I don't. You're welcome to it. I don't mind.
Here's our barbarian.
There's our barbarian boy. And not that Lance isn't high charisma. He's very high charisma.
Oh, he's beautiful. He's very high charisma.
I just like to slap.
He is, but I do have a temper. And I'm not a great communicator. And I do go into a rage sometimes.
That's okay. If he sits in my lap, I'm going to scream. I'm not fucking
Oh, he's coming in. Is he coming in or is he going over? Guys, this is a momentous moment.
Hi.
Oh, he says I'm uncertain.
That's fine.
That was a big trust, though.
That was a lot. So
that was a big trust.
I've been hanging out at Jordan's house a whole bunch for quite some time now, and usually Lance just like regards me. And he says, "Ah, yes, she's back." But like in the last couple of weeks, he's definitely been like, "Oh, I know you." I'm like, "Just now, all of a sudden, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm glad that you are beginning to accept me." You know, but that was huge. He stepped on me of his own volition.
He sure did. Paws came in contact in a lovely way.
Well,
okay, so back to Moon.
Anyway,
sorry for the segue. Fighter. I don't think she's a fighter. Monk.
Maybe a fighter in her younger days, like youngest of younger days.
Monk, darting out of melee while striking fast and hard. I don't think that's her either.
No.
Again, I just haven't seen that yet. Paladin.
Maybe.
I could see Paladin, or at least maybe a retired Paladin. Smite foes and shield allies with divine and martial might, then swear the oath of devotion to emulate the angels of justice, glory to reach the heights of heroism, the ancients to preserve life, joy, and nature, or vengeance to hunt down evildoers. I could see her is really, I don't know that she's glory, reach the heights of heroism.
Devotion, though.
Devotion, I could see. Emulate the angels of justice. I could see that being her. But I wonder if she's not, when I think of that, I feel like it's very much the straight and narrow. And I know she deviates a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, she's multifaceted.
But I guess devotion doesn't mean you can't do that. We might read into that one a little bit more.
Okay, so devotion, circle of stars.
Or ancients.
I
can see that too.
She does like her porch looking.
Preserves life, joy, and nature. I think that might be something for her. So, ooh, ranger. I know. Weave together martial prowess, nature magic, and survival skills. The embody the beast master to bond with the primal beast. Fey wanderer to manifest fey mirth and fury.
Maybe.
Gloomstalker to hunt foes that lurk in darkness. Hunter to protect nature with martial versatility.
Lance, please don't fall.
He says I made it. I'm fine.
Okay.
When I thought ranger, it sounded nice, but I don't know if any of those fit as well as I want them to.
Fey wanderer, maybe.
Yeah, I get a lot of Fey vibes from her.
Yeah.
We might look into that and see.
Okay.
Rogue, launch deadly sneak attacks while avoiding harm through stealth that embody the etc. I don't know. I don't see her as a rogue. Again, dexterity is not the highest.
No.
Sorcerer. I know we've done this one before too. Wield magic innate to your being, shaping the powers of your will. And so then channel aberrant sorcery to use strange psionic magic. I don't think that fits with her. Clockwork sorcery to harness cosmic forces of order. Maybe, but it's
like the Mogrons just freak me out, man.
Yeah, I don't think that. Again, when I think clockwork, I do think order, and I for Moon, I do think that she would want to maintain order, but I think she wants to maintain natural order, which you could weave the two together. So maybe, but I don't know if that's vibing exactly how I want it to.
Not quite.
And then there's draconic sorcery to breathe the magic of dragons. I don't think that's her either.
The only reason I'm biased to that one is because you and Moon are the same in my brain.
We are.
And like you and Jazz are the same in my brain.
Sure.
So like, I know that it doesn't fit, but my brain is like...
We can look into it because could I see her being a little cat dragon? Yes.
We don't know her heritage.
We don't. And then wild magic to unleash chaos magic. I don't think that's her.
Her little tabby stripe on her head is actually like dragon scales, you know?
That's cool. Okay. So maybe. Warlock casts spells derived from occult knowledge, form a pact with Archfey to teleport and wield fey magic. Do you think that she's a warlock? I mean, I know any cat really could be.
I think that if we got real liberal with the definition of warlock,
Yeah. I just don't know. I mean, there's Archfey Patron to teleport and wield Fey magic. Celestial Patron to heal with heavenly magic. Maybe.
She does give off a very, like, healing glow, I think. Like, she's got that, like, aura.
I agree. I think it'd be a little bit of a stretch. Fiend Patron, no. Great Old One Patron, I don't think so. I don't get any of the evil vibes from her. I only get, like, nature, love, and, like, order and just, like, calm from her. And then the last class that we could try for her would be Wizard. But we already said that, like, not that she's not intelligent.
She's very intelligent.
But it's just not her strongest class or her strongest ability score. So I don't think that would be the best choice for her. So, okay, going back over things then. Ones that we liked. We liked Bard.
Yes.
We liked Druid.
Yes.
We wanted to look into Paladin a little bit more.
Just like a little bit.
And then really, we think Sorcerer maybe?
Maybe.
Do we want to look into Warlock while we're there? It really gives us like 5 options.
Excuse me.
Just a little perusal.
Just a little, yeah.
What do you think? We'll just take a little perusal.
I feel like Warlock is the first one we can drop if we like get really attached to something.
I think so too. Yeah. I agree with that. Okay, so then looking at our good friend, the Bard. So we said College of Glamour. So you do get Beguiling Magic. You always have the Charm Person and Mirror Image spells prepared. Immediately after you cast an enchantment or illusion spell, you can cause a creature you can see within 60 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. That's cool. Otherwise, they're charmed or frightened of you for a minute. That's pretty cool.
I like it a lot, actually.
That's pretty cool. And then Mantle of Inspiration, you can weave Fey magic into a song or dance to fill others with vigor. As a bonus action, you can use a Bardic Inspiration. When you do so, choose a number of other creatures within 60 feet of yourself up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. They gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 2 times their number rolled. Oh, okay, that's cool too. And then Mantle of Majesty, you always have command spell prepared. I mean,
I feel like that, like having the command spell always prepared is very much her being like, leave me alone.
Sure.
That is her, like, done.
Sure.
And we say, yes, ma'am. You said it best.
Sure. I like it. I don't know that's my favorite.
It's not. It's just, yeah.
Okay, so then moving on to Druid. So for Druid, we're going to look at... We're going to look at Circle of Stars. Okay, Circle of Stars. Harness secrets hidden in constellations. The Circle of Stars has tracked heavenly patterns since time
immemorium.
Thank you. Discovering secrets hidden amid the constellations. By understanding these secrets, the Druid of the Circle seek to harness the power of the cosmos. You get a star map. You create a star chart of your heavenly studies. And you get a starry form. You can use your wild shape to take a starry form rather than shape-shifting. You gain your game statistics, but your body becomes luminous. Your joints glimmer like stars, and glowing lines connect them. I think that's cute.
I like the Circle of Stars Druid, just like as a whole.
And then you also get a Cosmic Omen, where you can consult the star map for omens and roll a die, and basically either get like it's going to be a good day or it's going to be a bad day. And I could totally see her doing that too.
Absolutely. Like her vibe is very much like clairvoyant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She gives me those vibes. Like, and I always feel like when I'm around Moon, I feel like I have been blessed.
For sure.
Like, something has been... Seeing Moon changes my day for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I personally feel like that.
I agree.
That way. I
agree. So then Paladin.
Okay.
Oath of Devotion upholds the ideals of justice and order. Again, not my favorite. But then there's Oath of the Ancients, Preserve Life, and Light in the World. They get Nature's Wrath, where that's always appropriate. And then they get other spells. Let me see. These paladins share the following tenets. Kindle the light of hope, shelter life, and delight in art and laughter.
Yes.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that for her. Okay, so I like that one. And then next we had really Sorcerer or Warlock. Well, not rogue, you're not a rogue. Okay, Sorcerer. we really said not clockwork. Really, it was just draconic. Okay, so your innate magic comes from the gift of a dragon. Perhaps an ancient dragon facing death bequeathed some of its magical power to you or your ancestor. You might have absorbed magic from a site infused with dragon's power, or perhaps you handled a treasure taken from a dragon's hoard that was steeped in draconic power, or you might have a dragon for an ancestor. And so then you get like elemental affinity. I could see that too. Get dragon wings and a dragon companion.
I feel... Let me argue this, if I can. Like, the whole, like, one of your ancestors was blessed by a dragon, or you were blessed by a dragon. I feel like if there was any animal that we see regularly that would be worthy of that and had earned it, it's Moon.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
Like, if a dragon saw Moon and be like, take it, take my money, take all my powers. You're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's all yours. Maybe just because she is so, like, beautiful and perfectly shaped, the dragon was like, I can't beat that. Here you go.
It's possible.
She's incredible. You're incredible. Take it.
I mean, I could see it. And I mean, I don't know. There's something about the elemental affinity that I think works for her, too, even though I can't really put a finger on it.
I might be able to.
Okay.
Her mom's, like, crystals. And how, like, there's, like, the back door is always open, and she's always got her, like, crystals arranged around the house, and, like, the little fish tank. Like, she's definitely got, like, she is surrounded by elemental affinity, like, magics.
Like energy and stuff?
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. And then the last one, just kind of for funsies, would be the Archfey Patron Warlock.
Also, maybe.
So your pack draws on the power of the Feywild. When you choose this subclass, you might make a deal with an Archfey, such as the Prince of Frost, the Queen of Air and Darkness, ruler of the Gloaming Court, or Titiana of the Summer Court, or an ancient hag. You might call on the spectrum of Fey, weaving a web of favors and debts. Whoever they are, your patron's often inscrutable and whimsical. The line that makes me not like this for her is the one where weaving a web of favors and debts.
Moon doesn't owe anybody anything.
And she's not going to ask anyone to owe her anything.
No.
Because I think she's very much like, this gives the vibe of, I'm going to give you this now and you'll owe me something later. Whereas she's very much like, no, you're paying me right now.
You can pay me up front. I owe you nothing.
Exactly. So I think that
whatever she has is a gift.
I think we could probably rule that out for her.
Okay.
So what are you thinking? What are your vibes? What are your thoughts?
Talk to me a little bit more about the Circle of Stars. Just because, like, I haven't been able to, like, drop that one completely.
Yeah, I think that for Circle of Stars for her, I mostly see her as a druid. And, like, I think that she could be Circle of Land, but I think, like, for Moon... And kind of the background we're talking about, like, the crystals and, like, the outdoors and things like that, that the stars could really be a place where she could pull her energy from. Especially, like, she's done a little bit of traveling. I don't think she's done a ton of traveling. So, like, she necessarily wouldn't have a lot of land to kind of adapt from and all that kind of stuff. But she's got this area. She knows the stars that she sees. She knows them very well. She feels comfortable with them, and she gets her energy from them.
I can vibe with that.
That's kind of what I feel for that.
Yeah.
I like her as being a druid. I like her as being a paladin of the ancients, like Oath of the Ancients. And I like draconic sorcery. Those are my 3 favorites.
So, on paladin, my only, like, is, like, I think it's only because she is so chill when we see her. Like, it's not that I can't see her, like, fighting and getting in front of the problem. It's just, I feel like she is better at solving her problems in other ways.
I think that's completely reasonable. And I agree with you. I think that, like, the only thing I'm thinking of to maybe counter that a little bit is, like, when we go into their home, of the 3 animals that live there, she's the last one to back down.
Yeah. And
to hide or to run away.
Absolutely.
That doesn't necessarily mean she's a fighter, but I do wonder if that might be a little bit of, like...
She's like, I'm out here first.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah. So, but you're right. You're right, because we've never seen her fight. And also, I will say my other, like, bias in that is Nymphraya.
Yeah.
She gives me, like,
that's cute.
Nymphraya vibes.
That's cute.
So I can kind of see that. But, like, I do agree with that. I think, like, she would really, like, be a good, like, Oath of the Ancients is a good, like, good class, good tenets for her, but she's not really a fighter. I agree.
Yeah. It would catch most of her personality.
I agree.
And, like, you say paladin, but, like, paladins aren't always just, like, swingy, hit it with stick until it stops.
Nope.
Thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I like Circle of Stars. Mm-hmm. I like Draconic Sorcerer. Mm-hmm. Those are my top two. Mm-hmm. So, but that's just me.
I agree. I'm debating here. And my debate is I really see her as a druid.
Okay.
But I really can't unsee the dragon either.
I'm just saying.
The only downside to that is, like, I really see her as more, like, nature-based and, like, out in the woods and less, like, trying to, like, charm me and, like, maybe that's not how she uses her sorcery magic.
No, maybe, like, if it's elemental affinity, mm-hmm. and, like, I don't know, they're, like, not all green dragons are bad, right?
No.
So, like, there's, like, nature-y green dragons, right? Like, forest dragons?
Oh, I don't know.
Huh.
But, I mean...
So, like, I can I don't know, like, because my brain is, like, having her out in nature. Having her being, like, with, like, the light and the nature. And the being connected to, like, the world is, like... I'm kind of lost in my own point.
I know. I've done it a few times. I think I gotta go druid.
Okay.
I think Circle of Stars druids where my heart lies for her. Talk to me.
I agree. Because, like, I can definitely, like I said, I feel like Moon offers me boons mm-hmm. every time we're there. Mm-hmm. And just because, like, she's like, I know how your day's gonna go and it's gonna be great.
She's freaking multi-class and didn't tell us, didn't she?
Huh?
She multi-class and didn't tell us.
Yeah, she's both.
Yeah. But I see her, like, I think druids are wise. I think she pulls her energy from the stars. I think she picks up, you know, the crystal energy from her house. And I think, like, that's her, like, she's very down to earth, no pun intended there, but, like, she's just very grounded. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, so Moon is a Circle of the Stars druid. Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Oh, I can't wait to tell her mom.
That's perfect. I can't wait to tell her mom.
Oh,
and if you're listening, hi.
Hi. That was great.
That was great. I love these.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait to do more of these.
Me too. She was hard.
She was very difficult. Maybe she's like actually like a fae ranger, and she just or a glamour bard. She just beguiled.
She beguiled both of us.
She beguiled the heck out of us.
She beguiled us.
Oh no, we have been beguiled.
Well, thanks, guys. Bamboozled.
Beguiled?
No, bamboozled's fine.
Bamboozled.
Well, thanks, guys, for listening. And please, if you do have any of your pets or pets that you know that you want us to turn into D&D characters, let us know. Send us a cute little photo of them. Give us a personality on that. And stay tuned, guys. Until next time, be sure to like this video, comment on the video, hit the bell if you want to be notified when we upload a new video.
Because I don't know where you are in our stream of episodes and whatnot, but it might be a couple of side quests here for a little bit.
It probably will.
City, so.
It probably will be.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, something a little light. Little snacks in the middle.
Yeah.
Little bonbons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know how your gardens are going, guys.
How's your gardens?
We need to know.
Tell us about it.
I want to know what's sprouting in your garden. Our jalapenos are sprouting over here.
We got crazy jalapenos.
We do.
I thought I was only going to have one. I have 3 surprise jalapenos.
Surprise jalapenos.
Surprise jalapenos.
Sometimes those aren't great.
Candy. Huh?
So sometimes surprise jalapenos aren't great. If you were not expecting it and you get a surprise jalapeno,
Nope. That's like almost never fun for me.
Yeah.
But in a garden, any day.
In a garden, it is fun.
Any day. And my peas are like climbing up their little like pea poles.
Is the one that broke still making its way?
Yeah, just like.
Good for it. Good for it.
It broke and it's like, no, I'm actually fine. 'Tis but a flesh wound. I'm gonna be okay. And I'm like, okay, keep going.
Live your best life.
Yeah. Love it. More peace for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crap, are we still recording?
Gosh. Man. Anyway.
Bye.